Hello there. Welcome to Cabbage Patch Soap. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Laura, and today I will be making berry garden soap. This is going to use some of the soap clay that I made in a previous video. If you haven't seen that one, you can go back and check to see how you can make soap dough or soap clay. So here is the lye water going into the oils. I use vegan oils, including organic coconut oil, organic responsibly sourced palm oil, and organic olive oil. So here I'm just going to mix this in. And you may have noticed that there were no pots of color. That is because I am going to leave this a natural color. The fragrance I'm using is this blackberry and currant fragrance. It smells really nice. It has a very beautiful floral and berry fragrance. So I'm just going to add that in. And I want this batter not to be too thick, but thick enough to hold up the embed that I'm going to be putting in. So I just let it blend up for a little bit longer than normal. And here is the mold with some of the soap dough embeds I'll be using. I wrapped them up in a little bit of plastic so that they wouldn't dry out while I was making up the batter. So I'm just going to fill this up part way. And then I'm just going to drop it to release some air bubbles and help the surface level out a little bit. This is what the embed looks like. It's basically a stack of flowers made out of soap dough. And I'm just going to use a spatula here to straighten out the flowers. And also use it to help break the fall of the batter so it doesn't push down the flowers too much. Just going to level out the surface of the second pour before putting on more flowers. And this is the second flower cane that I made. I'm going to set that in. And then I'm going to pour the rest of the batter in here. This part took a little while, so I'm going to speed up the footage. I'm basically just using the spatula to level out the surface a little bit and sculpt up the batter. I want it to be piled up a little bit on one side, but I'm trying to do that without overflowing the top of the mold. I also want it to be offset from the last flower cane that I put in. So I needed to make sure I had enough batter in there to cover the flowers. I'm just going to clean up the edges here. And now I'm going to put some gold dust on these little berries. I'm putting it into plastic here and rolling it around a little bit to help the berries pick up some of the gold so they don't have to use as much. This will give the berries a really warm glow. And then I'm going to also cover the top of the soap with more of that gold dust. I wanted this to have a really thick gold coating so that it'd be really shiny and golden on top. And now I'm just going to carefully place these berries on. I'm hoping to get them to go in between where the wires will cut on the soap cutter. And I'm just going to fill in any gaps where the gold got moved off the soap batter. And next I'm going to put on some little leaves. I didn't have these in the same wrapping with the flowers because I didn't want the green and the pink to transfer onto each other. So I'm just going to lightly press those into the top of the soap batter. And this is how the soap looks completed. We're just going to wait a day to cut into this and see how it looks on the inside. And here we are a day later. This is how it looks out of the mold. So far it looks okay. I'm going to see how it looks inside. And here's the first bar. These are the flowers inside. And there's the berries and the leaves. Here's the second bar. Looks like unfortunately when I cut them, I didn't quite have it centered, so that was my fault. I'll have to be more careful next time. The berries are a little off center. If you like these bars, they are part of the Beyond the Sea collection, which will be available June 1st. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out. And please leave a comment of anything you'd like to see me make. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.